Hello, lacrosse friends. Welcome to Game 2 from the field house here at the 2018 Lacrosse All-Stars North American Invitational. I'm Steven Stamp, joined by Nick Coyne for this game between USA White and the Akwesasne Aces. Unfortunately, we do not have rosters available, so we're going to be guessing. We know who some of these American guys are. We really just can't do a whole lot at the moment for you, so we'll try and give you an idea what's going on. So the U.S. has two teams, blue and white. There are 43 members trying out for the U.S. team for the World Indoor Lacrosse Championships next year in Langley, BC. Are all here, a few injured and not playing. Tom Schreiber. Oh, there's a pass through the middle by the Aces. We know that's David Mather in net for the U.S. Makes the outlet pass. And the U.S. had numbers for a moment. The Aces hurrying to get their guys out. There's a big save. Just avoiding the over and back, but all kinds of pressure there. And a goal starting off by Blaze Reardon for the U.S. A fairly distinctive Blaze Reardon. Oh, my God.
Very typical of Blaze to start the scoring off.
So we have been handed a roster now. It's handwritten, so we're going to be doing our best to see what we can figure out. But interesting to see a bunch of guys who you might think of as Canadians on this U.S. roster. Ethan O'Connor wearing number 3 for the U.S. Taylor Stewart from the Colorado Mammoth wearing number 5. Connor Busek. Was Connor Busek not trying out for Team Canada in field? The U.S. has the ball. They break out. Here's a chance for John Rannigan. I believe that's Rannigan with it. Penalty coming to the Aces. Probably going to be too many men. Troy Benedict is in net for the Aces, and he's facing 6 U.S. attackers. Well, he is now as Nick Mariano comes off the bench to be the 6th attacker. There's a shot by Reardon. Gets it back. Again, play keeps going. There's a goal on the extra man. So that may have been Rob Pinnell. I thought it was 14, which is Jake Pulver. Trevor Baptiste pulls that draw out. It goes immediately to Scott Ditzel. A little overzealous on the pick was Trevor Baptiste. So it'll be it is Jojo Marasco with the finish. Getting credit for that goal. So 2-0 for USA White. Ball swatted away nicely there by Joel White. He's got the C on his white jersey. That squeaks through the legs of Benedict, who had a brilliant Founders Cup. Amazing athlete. Brendan Fowler with the face-off win for the U.S. Hands it off. Oh, it's Taylor Stewart. Here's Mariano. That shot from the outside. Looks like that was Ethan O'Connor taking that one. Those swarm helmets are quite distinctive. Of course, Rannigan in white and O'Connor all winning Champions Cups with the Georgia Swarm in 2017. That's Ethan O'Connor running with the ball. Blaze Reardon cutting to the middle. Boy, Blaze Reardon was a goalie in field lacrosse, well known for it. And he'll be one to say he had a goalie body, and he has worked and worked. And you can see how sharp he looks. He is just getting better and better at this indoor game. Great pick and roll. A little backhand whip pass. Can't quite connect. Cody Radzewicz picks it up. Shot clock buzzed, but there was a reset. Now, we got a little disagreement between the officials. They're going to get together and have a chat about whether the shot clock should have been reset or whether it should have kept running and expired when it did. They're going expired. I didn't see a cause for a reset, but boy, the U.S. players just all over the Aces, and now we're going to have a penalty coming. That's Tristan Thompson heading off. Reardon at the top of the power play. It's a hard sidearm underhand shot there. Connor Busek letting that rip. Benedict made the save. Oh. .33 seconds left on the penalty. The Aces trying to kill as much time as they can. Lazor, was it? Wearing that St. Regis Braves helmet. Lovely buckets. They use up the 30. Looks like we have a penalty coming. Too many men on the U.S. Or illegal substitution, technically the call. So they're going to have to send somebody to the box. And I'm not sure they've assigned an in-home player. They're just looking to see who they're going to put in the box. Yeah, the Aces penalties expired, so they go to the power play for 1 minute. 6.5 to go here in the first of two 15-minute running time halves. Takes a bit to get used to this for us, for the teams, for the officials, for everyone, how quickly these games go. They can get away from you. You just can't give up possessions. Ball possession is so valuable. And that power play chance for the Aces went by very quickly. Only 4 Aces out on the floor. I'm not sure if they realized they should put another man out there. Now they're sending someone. No, they're still just keeping, and they finally get somebody. There was discussion, there was somebody jumped on, jumped back off, and Blaze Reardon off the post, almost a shorthanded goal. Great drive through the middle by Reardon, signed by the Philadelphia Wings. And I love that signing for them. He is a guy, when he made the Buffalo Bandits, I was a little surprised. I didn't know he was ready for the league. I didn't think he was, and then there's a cut. Beautiful timing. That's the kind of box lacrosse IQ that Reardon has developed through sheer hard work and dedication to the craft. He was the most sportsmanlike player award winner here at the LASNAI last year, and an absolute character guy. I mean, hard to imagine what more you could want from a lacrosse player at this stage of his career than you're getting from Blaze Reardon here. Passes right on top. Nice little fake, but Mariano can't quite find the spot. So the Aces get possession. Man right out front wanted the ball. Instead they're going to lob it. That's going to be an over and back. little hesitation from the officials. I was mentioning earlier, oh, there's a chance, a little hard twister. Just goes wide on the attempt by Joel White. But he tracks down that loose ball, and the U.S. will set up. We are at even strength, 4.5 to go here in the first half. It is running time until the final 2 minutes of the second half. Marasco going to the net, passes back door, but a little push shot misses. Wide by Jake Pulver. Ace is trying to get on the board. David Mather so far has been impeccable. But the one thing we're seeing from these U.S. teams, not surprising, is just the athleticism and intensity, especially in the defensive zone. The 30 expires on the Aces, and they'll head off. But they just come at you in waves, the U.S. Like they're running and pushing the pace. And we mentioned in the first game, I had Travis Tunstall with me for the USA Blue game, and they're trying to make this U.S. team for the Worlds. There will be no let up at any point from any of these players. The intensity will be immense. There's a pass down low. Lazor takes it, spins off. Somebody lost a shoe. I think it was Lazor. And he's going to sprint with one sock showing towards the bench. Penalty to the Aces. It's going to be Skylar David heading off. Not a bad performance for Akwesasne to date. 3 minutes to go in the first half, and they're down 3-0. Marasco's shot turned aside. Mariano behind the back to Reardon. Great hustle defensively to get over there. Then a drive to the net, the save by Benedict. And there can be a bit of a sense for the team facing Benedict is just going to flick that ball. You knew he was running out of his 5-second count. Now they have to get over at center, and they're not going to make it. We are using a 10-second count here, not the NLL 8-second count. That is one of the few rule differences at the LASNAI. So you have 10 seconds to get across center. And the U.S. White has 10 seconds left on their power play. They're just getting their fifth attacker out. Feet in the middle, Radzwicz with the spinning shot goes off Benedict. We're back to even strength. Feet through the middle, Radzwicz, oh, great save by the arm of Benedict. Calm under pressure. Comes up top to Mariano. He'll hand it off and get it back. Reardon, skip pass across the entire formation. They go right on top of the crease, but on the crease was Mariano. Benedict made the save anyway, and he'll just lean back on his post, on his crossbar. Into the final minute of this LASNAI game from the Onondaga Fieldhouse. I'm Steven Stamp with Nick Coyne. And the U.S. gets the ball back, 45 seconds to go. Taylor Stewart's going to start with it and run up. There's a kid who was a late round draft pick. I was just calling the NLL draft 2 nights ago. There's Stewart in the middle. Nice pass, catches it, but misses with a shot and then a 5-hole attempt. And Troy Benedict makes the save, shoves Marasco away out of his path to keep him clear, and then pops up and picks up the ball. I really like watching Troy Benedict play net. We're down to 12 seconds. The Aces looking to emulate what the LCC, or what the Czech development team, did in the first game, which was scored with 1 second to go. They got the restart, and Search from the Czechs just ripped the ball from outside. But David Mather will go to the intermission, and he has been perfect in his 15 minutes of play. about 90% certain, yeah, actually I'm 100% now, that Jake Lazor will come in for the second half. And Nick Coyne, you got to be part of the U.S. development program in Baltimore at the LaxCon when you played with in the blue and white scrimmage. You got to practice. You saw up close and personal how intense these U.S. players are when they have spots on the national team on the line.
Everybody here is playing NCAA Division I lacrosse. They didn't just graduate college; they are playing professionally. So their athleticism is top notch. Box skills, they're learning that, and you know with the Akwesasne Aces, like I was talking to Travis earlier, you just can't have a crash box IQ. So it's interesting and it's awesome to see that the U.S. box program has entered this tournament, just to develop. I think it's a great thing for the U.S. game, but let's see how they do.
Pretty impressive by the Akwesasne Aces to stay within 3 goals. So everything goes quickly. Our intermission is just about done. 15 seconds to go. 3-0 for USA White. There will be games all day. Again, all the games from the Onondaga Arena over on Highway 11, Route 11, are live. All of these games here from the field house, which is on 11A, about 6 minutes away, and possibly the most beautiful lacrosse arena in the world that we are sitting in right now. They are all streamed, sorry, they are all putting up a little bit later because we don't have the internet to do it here live, but they're going up shortly thereafter.
I was talking to a few people that have made their way up here for the first time, and the reaction and their response is the same. The arena is amazing. Truly have to see it. So if you haven't made it out to LASNAI, you definitely should.
Yeah, you should come and check this out. I mean, I remember the first time I walked into this building during the 2015 World Championships here on the Onondaga Nation, and it's breathtaking when you see this wood and the shape and it is an unbelievable feat of architecture that they have come up with. And there's a big face-off win and a chance right off the hop. Oh, big save, Jake Lazor. 7 seconds into his stint here at the tournament with USA White. There's some pressure applied, but that pass doesn't connect. And Lazor leaps out and actually makes a nice little pass. Gets it ahead. Baptiste in the offensive zone. Boy, he's got the white leggings, the white shoes, and then the all-white outfit. It's only the red on his gloves that's really standing out from him being just an all-white outfit. Marasco's high pass captured by Mariano, but he's running out of time on the 30. Ace is set up in the offensive zone. Saved by Lazor. The Ace is generating some chances here in the second half. Drive to the net, nice little skip shot through the legs. Rob Pinnell showing off some of that athleticism.
First for the tournament for him. Let's see how he does. Great field player. Emerging in the box scene. I don't know if he's pursuing a NLL deal, but seems to be doing well here.
One of many U.S. players who, field focus, but trying to make it in this box game. And I tell you, there's certainly a lot of talent, as you mentioned, with this team. And there's another beauty. Pinnell on the run. Changes it up, goes behind the back. 2 goals in about 30 seconds for Rob Pinnell.
I
very compact shooting stroke, as you're alluding to there. It's just.
I wonder if Akwesasne, if you're getting familiar with the rules, the 10-second clearing and all that, the 30-second shot clock. I know they're used to the shot clock, but the clearing. Obviously the size is the issue here. You got a pro team playing a junior team.
Rannigan has it up top. We'll leave it there. Reardon with the pass along the boards. Marasco spins, tries to flip it through the middle. That ball is knocked down, but they do find Reardon. Boy, a couple of subtle fakes, and he creates a spot for himself to bury that one and make it 6-0. Reardon coming immediately having a chat with some of the defensive zone players. And I'm not sure that's something Blaze Reardon would have done a year or two ago. I'm not sure Blaze Reardon would have done that a year or two ago. Come in and just kind of take command and be like, guys, here's something we can do. Great moves and the finish. That's a beautiful play there by Taylor Stewart. Again, mostly a defender. I think everyone is kind of looking ahead to a potential meeting between USA Blue and USA White and wondering just how intense that would be. Those guys are literally battling each other head-to-head for jobs at that point. Baptiste will make the pass up to Rannigan. Kind of hesitated for a moment, was trying to see what other options were there. There was nothing. Kind of like a quarterback going through his progressions there. As he read, nothing was there, so he lobs it off to his safety valve. Reardon, great fake, goes for the dive shot, and Troy Benedict had the stick loaded up, ready to chop down. I think it was going to come down on the legs of Blaze Reardon, but he held up. Aces with the ball. US takes over. Lazor cuts through the middle and gets absolutely flattened for his efforts. Mariano hands it back off. Pinnell whips a pass in. Connects eventually. 10 seconds. Nice look there to check the score, the shot clock. That was Mariano that made that smart play. And then the U.S. capitalizes on that second chance opportunity. They go up 7-0. Brendan Fowler for the U.S. pulls it out, just ripping the ball away. I think it was Nick Tremblay taking that face off. The Aces are going to take a penalty. Illegal body check being called. It's Kendrick Angus. 8:15 to go as the U.S. goes to the power play. Again, Blaze Reardon at the top. Quarterbacking rips a load of high that came hot off the glass. It'll be an over and back possession call. Akwesasne immediately looking to go to the net as Lazor cut through. Pass wasn't there, and then the strip occurs, and here comes the U.S. 18 seconds left on the power play for the U.S. Reardon gets the ball back. Marasco hard sidearm shot. Benedict makes that save. Calling the U.S. for going through the crease and then playing the ball. Must have been Pinella. It looked like he was reaching in, but you can reach in to go after the ball. But then an over and back call right at center, and that is one you were talking about, the 10-second count and the over and back. There's a save by Benedict. I thought it was about to be announcing a Radzewicz goal. And there's another crease call against the U.S., but the over and back in the 10 seconds are ones that are tricky if you've been playing the different brand of summer lacrosse. Radzewicz. Reardon takes that pass, trying to feed backdoor, gets it to Pinnell, who goes for the dive attempt. Nice defensive stand. Backdoor is a kind of a falling quick stick attempt by Blaze Reardon. So 2 penalties. So holding the stick and a slash. Did you get who that was? Keldrin King, I believe it is. Yeah. We are working off a photocopy of hand-printed rosters. So we're reading them the best we can. There's a hard shot from the outside, and the rebound is a goal. Beautiful opportunistic opportunity there by Jojo Marasco to just pounce on the rebound and tuck the quick shot home. So that's a power play goal. It releases one of the penalties. But of course, with the 2 one-minute penalties, we go to the second, and the second penalty will start upon the faceoff being blown in. Rannigan will come up with the ball. Originally, it looked like it was going to be a big faceoff win. For Kobe Cree. But Trevor Baptiste isn't one of the all-time NCAA, isn't the all-time face-off guy in NCAA history because he gives up on the ball once somebody grabs it. He was all over Cree. There's a breakout chance, but great hustle back by Blaze Reardon. And the shot clock will expire. It was either going to be an over and back or a shot clock. Blaze Reardon, smart and hustle play to get back and not let the Aces have a breakaway. That pass skips wide, goes wide, bounces off the boards. Comes the USA White on the run. That's Pinnell going to the net again. A little sidearm shot as he's falling away, but Benedict gets just enough of that one to keep it out. Bouncer doesn't quite connect, and they're going to say he went through the crease anyway. Real diligence with these refs. Here comes Radzewicz. Bounces one through Benedict, who didn't look quite set. Didn't come out at all, stayed right back on his line. Left some space for Radzewicz to just flick that one down through the legs. 10-0, USA White pulls ahead. It was quite a close game, 3-0 at the half for the U.S., and the Aces were you could see they felt a little overwhelmed, it looked like at first, and then we're battling back. But again, this wave after wave of U.S. athletes coming at you just makes it tough to keep up. Again, Creek pulls the ball out. Looks like he was going to go and get that one, but the U.S. just heads after it. The ball team going hard. He's going to need some support because he's had a few chances where he's got the ball out, but the U.S. is far hungrier for the loose balls. They say you can't control your talent, but you can control your effort and your drive. The U.S. showing a ton of each. There's a shot the other way. Nice little hockey-style shot on the rebound, but Lazor was ready for that one. 1:45 to go. It's a 10-0 for the U.S. White. Mariano going to the crease. He got his feet tangled up with the Akwesasne Aces player. Here comes Pinnell, spinning. Reardon's pass picked off cleanly. And the Aces have a man down the floor. He can't catch the pass. But he does get a shot off. It's Tristan Thompson with the blast there. Reardon going the other way now. He's got a 3-on-1. Baptiste maybe forcing a shot there. I'm not sure that's the shot you want off a 3-on-1 opportunity. Still got to make smart decisions, though. I think you still got to think about when you have a good lane to shoot. Akwesasne down to 3 on the shot clock, but the ball is turned over as it does make its way through to Lazor. Rannigan floating up the field. Nobody picks him up. Just bounces a shot wide that goes up out of play into the mesh. Comes Cree on the run. Loading up like he's going to shoot on his offside. Moves to the top, and that shot doesn't get through. Final 10 seconds of play. Ace is trying desperately to get on the board. They won't do so, and the U.S. are going to get upset. That's Joel White. He is not happy because he was down on his knees along the boards and got shoved from behind into the boards. Rick Lum is saying, stay on your bench. The Ace is starting to come out. They're going to go shake hands. And he's saying, no, just stay where you are. So the final score, 10-0, a perfect 10 for U.S. White. I'm Steven Stamp with Nick Coyne. That's going to wrap it up for coverage of this game of the LASNAI on LaxAllStars. Thanks for being with us. Talk to you soon.